of videos about how to introduce books to babies. This is a there are so many videos available in my channel on the playlist books to babies, where I have deep dived into what kind of books you can introduce your child, how you can introduce reading to your child, what are the ages and stages of reading and all those stuff. So every weekend I try to try myself I try to make some time to help you guys with introducing books to your babies. So let's discuss how we can read this book to your baby, whether it's your infant or toddler or older kid, whatever may be their age. This There are some things which you can follow when you are reading books to your baby. So whenever you start with a book, always read the title of the book. So this book is Macy's Bedtime. So when you are reading the title of the book, be so enthusiastic and very well. Macy's Bedtime by Lucy Cousins. We also read the author name of the book. This will give the child impression that this book is being written by an actual human. There is a human involved in making this book. So we can call the book name and the author name. Then we will start the book. So whether it is a board book or paperback or whatever kind of book, you can start reading like this. So here again, Macy's Bedtime, Lucy Cousins. So this is a book which is having words in one page and the picture in its other page. So all the pages here has been given the same way. This is actually very good, especially with the right brain education also. This goes very well aligned with the right brain education reading program of homemade books, where we usually follow one page with only words and the other page with its corresponding picture. So this particular book is actually aligned with it. But there are also other books which you can use. Other books, most of the books usually don't have this kind of style, but they have like this, like the pictures and words are given together. So let me tell you how you can read the book. So the children, when they are looking at the pictures and words, all of these are going and storing in their brain as photographic memory. Okay, so they might not know what is written here, but they will capture this as an image. Every word that they see is being captured as an image in the child's subconscious memory. Okay, but when you are reading it, you can use your fingers to point out. For example, it's bedtime for Macy and Panda. See, it's bedtime now. Now the time is 8:30 and it's time for Macy and Panda to go to bed. They are going to bed. What they are doing? Macy closes her bedroom curtains. Toos, too, says the owl. See here, Maisie is closing her red color curtain. Look at the window. Look outside the window. Who is there? There's an owl. What sound does it make? Too, too. Okay. Maisie has a wash and brushes her teeth. Oh wow, Maisie is brushing her teeth with red color brush, and she also washes her face. Maisie put on her pajamas. It's a blue color pajama. She gets into bed and reads a bedtime story. But where is Panda? Oh no, where is Panda? Is he in the toy box? Maisie is searching inside the toy box. Is he inside the toy box? No. Oh, there he is. Look, when Maisie was closing the curtain, she left Panda right there. Oh, silly Maisie, she left her Panda right there. Okay, now she has taken it. Maisie switches off the light, but she can't go to sleep. Oh, she can't go to sleep. Why? What happened? Maisie needs the loo. So does Panda. So they are going to bathroom and they are going to loo. And Maisie is really sleepy now. Oh, very sleepy. Good night, Maisie. Good night, Panda. So this is one way of reading to your child. when we are with the child, we will be even more making funny noises, making talking about the book and all that. So since this particular book, since it has words on one page and its relevant pictures on the other page, I used to read it and I used to also talk about what we see in the other page. So that is why when I was reading also, I was subconsciously doing it. Like when I am reading the sentences, the next time I'm looking at the image, so I'm trying to point out the all there. The Macy and Panda are climbing up the staircase because their bedroom is upstairs. And when you see each of the pages, we will hear the sentences are given. So we are reading the sentences and then we are talking about what we see in the picture. For example, here we are seeing moon, stars, owl outside the window. So we are talking about it. So the conversations will also very helpful in building their vocabulary, building their comprehension quality, and also that is maybe that is the reason how the child will be able to look at the pictures and say, I mean, comprehend what is being told in the picture. So every time, and also for younger children, the child will be more attracted to colors. So that is why subconsciously while I'm reading also, I'm telling the colors of each of the things. Like this is a green color toothpaste, toothpaste tube is green color, red color toothbrush. The Maisie is wearing an orange color dress, and then he's putting on his blue color pajamas, all those stuff. So the sentences which is given in the book is for the child to see the words, and whatever the words they are seeing, they are storing in their photographic memory as images. So the sentences are maybe just one or two lines, but the picture says more. So we can build conversations around that picture and we can explain like what is happening. And here you can see that the Maisie is laying on the bed. She's putting on the blanket. She's reading a bedtime story. Did you see the Maisie has kept her socks right below her bed? So those kind of conversations can happen once you start reading this. And there are some cases when the child wouldn't want you to read the lines. So those times you can build conversations based on the pictures that you see. So this book is like that. For example, if the book is like having the picture and the sentences together, just like this, even there you can read the sentence and then you can talk about the things which is there. So, and also following the child's lead. What I mean by following the child's lead is, so when you are at this particular page, the child might point out and ask you something. What is this? What is this? What color is this? What this person is doing here? What is this? What, even the tiny details they might notice, and they might ask you some questions on that. Why the father is doing like this, what he is doing, she is looking at her. So these kind of questions can be helpful, can help in the conversation building, and you can have a lot of conversations going on just by looking at the pictures. Okay. So once we encourage, just don't restrict with reading the sentences and moving ahead, but we also try to build conversations in whatever we see, and we will be talking about it. So book reading is something that is very fun, so just enjoy the process. So whether you have different pictures and words on different pages or on the same page, doesn't matter. Even at some point your child might not ready to will not let you to read also. So at that time you can build conversation based on the pictures that you see. And also if your child is in a stage where I mean, sorry, I'm blabbering. Yeah. So if your child is in a stage where they don't let you read sentences, I would suggest you to have books with very, very small sentences. Suppose if you have multiple sentences on the page, and if the child is not very much interested on that particular day or some period of time where they don't want you to read the sentences, then you can go ahead with some small sentences or small words also, so that your child, you can also read the sentence, and also you can also build the conversations around the book. So today's video, I just wanted to show you guys like how you can start reading to your child. So every time, just as a quick recap, every time tell the book name. Every time you pick the book, tell the book name, and then tell the author name and then go inside the book, and you can use your fingers to point out the words, and you build conversations around the pictures. And you can also follow your child's lead on what they are thinking, what they are what they want to know. If your child is more verbal, about 3 years 4 years, then you can even ask them questions like, why do you think this person is having this reaction, why do you think she is shouting, what do you think he is doing. So those kind of conversations will also help them to develop their critical thinking. So critical thinking we can also be improved using book reading. So I hope you like this video, and this is a series, books to